a new 60 Minutes Vanity Fair poll out this morning finds 51% believe Facebook is the worst way to dump someone. A sticky note like the one Carrie got comes in number 2 with 15%. That's followed by text or instant message at 14%. Mike Hogan is Vanity Fair's digital director and joins us at the table. So what's the best way? Shall I email you? Say, I'm done with you, Mike.
I think in person will always be the safe default way to break up with somebody, although I think it depends how long you've been dating, because you might not actually want to waste your time meeting somebody. But email is now the least offensive way of the offensive ways, with only 7%. Over the phone is a little worse at 8%. So send an email if you don't want to meet. That's the answer here.
Okay, social norms have become less formal, but which tradition do most people think we should keep alive?
You know, it's holding the door, men holding the door for women. But I think what's very interesting is that men are more attached to this tradition than women. 52% of men say this is the most important, tradition we need to keep alive. Only 30% of women. And in fact, women, 33% of women think handwritten notes are the tradition that needs to be preserved.
When a guy holds the door open, don't you find yourself saying, thank you so much, you were raised so well. You notice it.
That's the appropriate thing to do, no doubt. I think is hold the door open. Yeah. All right, it's nice to see that people still appreciate chivalry, but what's the rudest question you can ask when dating someone online?
It's not, do you have an STD? That's only number 2. The single rudest question you could ask is, how much money do you make?
Twice as many people think it's more offensive to ask how much money you make as opposed to what you have an STD.
I mean, I guess it's,
Didn't that surprise you? That surprised me.
That's the rudest question?
Yes.
It's the kind of thing you want to know, but you probably wait until you've met at least 2 or 3 times before you try and get that information.
I'm surprised that trumped, do you have an STD?
Yeah, although maybe there's a validity to asking whether you have an STD, more so than, I mean, how much money you make is just literally, I'm a greedy person gold digging, whereas the other one has some kind of defensive
Or maybe you ought to date different people.
Yeah, speaking about being greedy, Gail and I have strong thoughts on this next question about when you go out to dinner with someone, should you split the bill evenly or only pay what you ate?
Right, this is the dilemma as you're sitting there watching people order more stuff and you're on a budget. 60% of people say just split the bill evenly.
Yes.
And in fact, that number goes up when people make more than $100,000 a year. 70% of those people just say, let's just split it. But I think, when you notice somebody ordering the lobster, getting 3 martinis, I think you can always kind of ask. You can throw that in there.
I think you just bite the bullet on that.
Bite the bullet, no matter what.
Yes, I hate that awkward thing. Well, you had this, you had this, you had this. Forget it. Just split it evenly. What about getting there on time?
Surprisingly, Vanity Fair is a place we believe in getting places fashionably late. But surprisingly,
what is fashionably late, by the way?
I think within, well, the number here is half an hour. I think,
I say 15 minutes.
It depends, right? To a party, it's an hour. To an appointment, it's probably 15 minutes.
15 minutes is acceptable.
Yeah. But people actually like to get places early, in fact. So,
I do too.
Yeah,
early is good.
A few minutes early, find out where the emergency exits are.
We're going to get out of this segment early.
Early.
Mike Hogan, thank you.
Thank you.